freedoms, but it's more restrictive.
Yeah.
I would rather just not be considered disabled.
Interesting.
I hear that.
Yeah, I've never heard that. That's interesting.
Your difficulties and your family's difficulties with the citizenship stuff is frustrating.
We've been in the citizenship process for about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yep.
You don't even have, what were you telling me, your sister can't
My
do
sister
it?
still doesn't have her green card back.
Yeah.
We went in and basically had to renew them like 7 months ago. My sister still hasn't gotten hers back. I got mine back. My brother successfully became a citizen, but my parents and my sister and I still have citizens. If I become 18 before this process is done, I get removed from that process and I have to go and completely restart it on my own.
Oh my god.
And I have to pay the fines again.
Oh my.
Sounds pretty ridiculous.
What a.
And basically the only thing that they're telling us, like, they're not telling us anything's wrong with our current application. And we've gone through all the steps they've told us to do. But basically when we're like,
You're not
well,
gonna
what
get
now?
feedback.
They just say, oh,
Yeah.
you're pending.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah.
But they don't tell us anything about an
So
expected
damn
date
long, man.
or anything like that. And like my parents took the citizenship, like the citizenship tests.
Yeah.
I believe, I believe last July.
Oh,
Like
A year
we've
ago,
been waiting
10 months.
ages for this.
Yeah.
that's a shame.
And
Disappointing.
you show up and they make you swear allegiance every day.
Pretty much.
You realize that you swear allegiance to the flag and you swear allegiance to Texas? What does the Queen think about that, Caitlin? Are you a British citizen?
I am a British citizen.
Good.
And that's another thing. I have to give up
You
my
have to
citizenship to
renounce
become
it.
American.
That's right.
What?
I got him started.
Isn't that silly?
It's stupid.
I completely agree with you, but I don't know if I would want to give up my.
I don't know if I would either.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
It's
question.
like a point of pride,
Yeah.
kind of thing, like it
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't know.
I mean, I already have
Great
two.
Britain, man.
Like, I have two citizenships that nobody expects to be paired together, and I was born in a country completely different from both of them.
That's hilarious.
We
What a
moved to
situa-
America,
What an interesting
and they want to
situation
replace
you are
all
in.
of it.
Like, no, you're just American.
Right, right.
That's exactly what they want to do.
No.
Wherever you're born doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Born in Dubai, I have a South African and a British citizenship,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically just want to sweep that all in the floor and say, you're
Yeah.
American now."
Yeah.
You're American now. You're one of us.
Oh, but.
Crazy, I couldn't imagine having to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I get pissed when I gotta go to the post office.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What do you mean you see my ID?
Yeah, it really be that way.
Damn
too.
bureaucracies,
I had to
dude.
go to the post office to get my passport done, and it took us like 2 hours.
Yeah, the passport thing can be.
My mom forgot my birth certificate, so we had to go back home.
That's what happened to us. We had to go back
Yeah.
home and grab my birth certificate and then run all the way back to the
Yeah.
post
No,
office.
I brought everything because they started doing the most. I was like, boy, I brought my whole life. They always do the most. Like you're always missing something. So I
Yeah.
brought like extra of everything. I was
Right.
like, let's get it done.
It's like, it's one thing if I had to give up one citizenship, I'd still be upset. But like, I could pass up on my citizenship, likely my South African citizenship. Alright. But they want me to get rid of both.
Why do you have to get rid of both?
Why do you
Because
have to-
Isn't there-
America.
Why do you have to
No,
get rid of any?
but seriously,
Yeah.
isn't there a such thing as dual citizenship?
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I
have.
You can
Yeah.
only do it after.
But it doesn't. You can only do it after.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
And since I'm already a
Oh
dual
my
citizen,
God.
yeah, since I'm
Yeah,
already a
just-
dual citizen,
So you would have
makes
to
me
be.
upset with the U.S.
You would have to be. You'd have to relinquish those citizenships, become an American citizen, and then reapply for other citizenships.
Yeah.
Those.
I mean,
Okay.
can you even do that?
What a pain in the ass.
not while in America.
I'm sure there's multiple people who have
Like
had to go through that. but-
I'm only able to be
Yeah.
a British citizen because my father was British, or is British.
Right.
Okay.
He's from Britain.
Yes, he was
Okay.
born in London.
Okay.
If I revoke that citizenship, I can only get it back if I go and live in Britain for like I think 2 more years, 2
Really?
years, and then reapply for it.
Wow. Does your dad have an accent? I know this is random.
Yes.
Does he?
Yep.
Because you don't really have an accent.
I only don't have an accent because I've lived in America so long.
I mean, not really.
When I
Like, I
first
can
met
force
you,
it.
you didn't either.
I can sound
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Alright? And typically I do this when I'm
Yeah.
telling long tales.
Yeah. Narrating scenes in wildlife.
I got Morgan
But the
Freeman.
real-
Yeah. I had to have a British or commentary on a soccer game.
Like
Has
I
to be
don't
British.
like I don't get angry in public because I don't like showing people I'm angry. I get irritated.
Yeah.
Like, I'm irritated with this.
Yeah.
But when I get actually angry,
Yeah.
I
Like
start going
genuine?
I go into thick British
Do
accent.
you?
Like genuine anger.
Like genuine anger.
That's funny. I would like to see that one day.
I don't know if I'm okay
I know it
with
won't.
seeing him in genuine anger. I feel like I'll be
That's
scared.
the thing.
I mean, that's the same reason why I don't curse. So that way when I do curse, people
Yeah.
know it's real.
Right, that's what I say too.
You're
man.
being like real.
We used to have a guy come into the bar, I was a bartender for a couple of years, and he would not really have a thick accent. And then he'd get a couple pops and maybe, oh, Mike, let me tell you, and he just like, I'm like, where does this come from?
I'm telling you, man, I have a buddy from Minnesota, and when some of his family would come down,
Minnesota.
after like 2 hours of sitting around talking with them, and maybe,
Yeah.
I swear I'm straight out of Minnesota
Isn't that
myself,
funny?
dude. You just pick up on it.
That's like me.
Yeah.
I get around my family who just
Packers-
has these
what's it called?
hillbilly Southern
Minnesota?
Texan accent.
Minnesota?
And it really
Packers?
comes out.
My mother is the one with a real accent,
Uh-huh.
but it's a South African accent.
Really?
I can't pull it off
Really?
just because it's a lot more intricate than just switching on like this.
Yeah.
Like it's like a
Interesting. I don't know if I could.
my voice tone is too low to pull it off,
Ooh.
and I can reach high tones if needed, but it's
What
just
is this-
too low to
what is
probably
the
do
South
it.
African accent. Have you ever seen the video of the guy doing different English accents depending on where in England you were born?
No,
He's
there's
on a
video
phone.
of-
He's on like a mock phone call, like
Just
having a
regional
fake
accents.
conversation, and he's like, "Yeah, this is what these people sound like," and he's just going. I'm like, "Wow, there's a lot of different
Dude.
variations."
Oh, even in the United
A
States,
lot of
it's
variations.
drastic.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
drastic.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Please do.
the foreign policy assignment,
Mhm.
I see that I got a 0 out of 100.
It has to be graded by myself. That's
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was.
No, you're good. Okay, thank you. Cool.
I'm gonna make
You
a
just
round.
got a 0.
You got 0.
We're gonna start the Kahoot in like 3 minutes.
What? It hasn't even been 30 minutes.
Did,
been talking the whole
did I say
time.
that? Or- I just wanna make sure we get through it. Large, complex administrative structure that handles everyday business of an organization. Should be bureaucracy? Yeah, let me spell that for you. Bureau, B-U here, whatever, B-U-R, B-U-R, E-A-U, say spell bureau, C-R-A-C-Y, bureaucracy.
I thought it was B-A-U, or B-E-U.
B-U-R, bureau, B-U-R-E-A-U. It's a weird one. Man, I need to get these shoes resold.
I need to get my boots resold as well.
I need to take like 3 pair of shoes out. Bueno? If you're done, there's a pile there. So how's it going, Olivia? Doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing algebra.
Victoria, how's it going?
Good.
Good, logging on the canvas?
Right now.
We're about to start, so I mean, whatever.
I just got done with that.
I'll give y'all through this
bio.
week to get all this stuff done. Essentially, the only other assignment we're gonna have this week is gonna be that quiz, so, yeah. Progress reports do come out next week, so I have to have all the grades finalized basically by Monday, or Friday,
Oh.
really.
Are you serious? Oh, I gotta turn this in right now then.
What, for this class? I'm telling you, you have through Friday, but.
I don't care. I gotta turn it in regardless.
No, you definitely gotta turn it in, I'm just saying, if you need a day or two, you do have it, alright? If y'all could go ahead and wrap up what you're working on.
Yeah, I realized why I didn't have the assignment done because I was typing it when the bell rang.
Ah.
I closed my laptop.
Oh, did it go away?
Yeah, it does that. Go ahead and join the Kahoot for me, please, alright? Go ahead, I don't care if you're working on algebra or something, anything else, go ahead and go on the Kahoot.
What's this over?
I'm gonna punch him in the face one day. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, that's probably help, right? The stuff on the Kahoot we have not discussed at this point, but you learned about in your U.S. history class. So basically what it is it's
I got $100 star exam.
it's presidents and the events that took place concerning foreign policy. So different wars, different foreign events. Okay? And then which president is associated with them. The goal is that you're kind of like building a timeline in your mind. Alright?
Is it in order?
When events happened and who was the president. No, it's bouncing all over the place.
Oh, how's this gonna help me make a timeline?
It will, if you pay attention, it will definitely help. And if you like take notes over it, that would help as well.
Best of luck to you.
Some of the questions on the Kahoot will be on your quiz on Thursday.
I have a quiz.
Are y'all hearing that?
Yeah.
Some of the Kahoot questions will be on your quiz on Thursday if you'd like to jot down some of those. Alice, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Alright, we're about to play Kahoot. I need everyone to pay attention.
Wait.
It is not going to be like a you continue to work on your stuff and click a button every now and then type deal. Alright? Please.
I am speed.
Wait, I need like 3 minutes.
3? Alright, I can do that.
I am speed.
Cause my laptop's dead.
Going too fast.
I can't plug it in and sign in. You know, like heating up coffee?
I was making a joke about going too fast for getting both these.
Oh.
It's like 2 o'clock. I feel like I just kind of hit a wall.
I was talking about going too fast. That you skip over letters.
That was. Define sped for Kaylin. Did you define sped for Kaylin?
Have you ever watched The Grudge?
No.
Have you ever
A
watched
lot.
Do you like scary movies?
Yeah. I don't know how to approach that.
Have you ever watched The Grudge?
You done with this?
Never
I'm
heard
done.
of it.
I think I'm done.
I'm kind of done with
Yeah, that's a little much.
Oh.
it. I like it. I like this one.
Can I find this one in the
Oh,
Hoffman
you
R
talking to me?
Yeah.
account they made?
Alright, let's go.
What do you say?
Can I find this Kahoot in like the academy, like the Hoffman R?
Yeah, so I wrote my username up there. If you just search my new username, you can access this anytime. Like I said, some of the questions will be on your quiz. On
1627.
Wait, how do you get
Oh.
this?
It's
Well, just pay attention. You'll jump in.
You can use my computer. You can use my computer.
Ooh.
Oh, Vicky.
31 questions.
Who was our president during the Bay of Pigs invasion?
Hey, look at you,
Story-wise.
smarty.
Abraham Lincoln.
Neither of those are answer choices, so.
Obama.
That's how I know they're right.
Yeah, I got that
Alright.
shit right.
I won!
You're the only one right.
Guys and gals, where is the Bay of Pigs?
See what I did?
Who said that?
I don't.
Cuba. No, you're correct.
I-
So,
I'm
who
the
president
only
was
one.
associated with Cuba?
You're
and Cuban
welcome.
Missile Crisis?
Thank you.
That was JFK.
That's how you know it wasn't me.
I don't know.
So guys and gals, I'm gonna make comments after each one, so you're gonna have to, refrain from that a little bit. Alice, can you hear me? Like through both ears and not just one?
Yeah, I
I can hear
see.
you through both.
You got music on?
Barely.
Well, it's on. I don't want
You should've
to take
lied.
headphones off in general, alright?
You should have
Nicholas, you
lied.
can do the same. What era was this? What time frame? What decade?
In the
60s?
80s.
Early 60s. Good. One
What's
point.
the game pin?
130, 1860.
1950 to 53 conflict in Asia over communism.
Commies.
My network is
Commies.
fighting me.
Commies.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
I will be.
Hey, I got it right and I
Korean
guessed.
War. Korean War. Anyone know who the president was during this time frame?
53.
Obama.
Kennedy.
Kennedy was early 60s,
Oh.
60 to 63.
Nixon?
No, not
came
Nixon.
later.
Nixon is later.
Oh,
That was a hard question.
Who followed FDR?
Bill Clinton.
Many years later, he did, yes.
Oh.
Eventually.
Damn, they laughed
Who
at
dropped the atomic bomb? Or
Oh.
who decided? Who was president?
FDR. I don't know.
Who followed FDR?
you. SDR.
Vice president.
This is your review for Star 2, Olivia.
Yeah, who dropped the atomic bomb?
Ah.
You didn't know this! What are you doing?
She told me she didn't even realize
Pick
it was
it up.
next week. She was like, what? It's next week?
God, Olivia.
That was me last year.
Our timeline is everywhere.
Alright, so Truman and
Oh.
then Eisenhower, okay? Truman and then
I don't even know they were president.
I know I wouldn't get there.
Yeah, no, you're worried.
31
a formal
questions.
agreement between countries. This is vocabulary. A lot of this stuff, like I don't expect y'all to know, but when we come across things you don't know, try to add it. Make a note of it. Good. A treaty.
Treaty.
Hey, I'm the number one. That's
An
crazy.
official representative to a foreign country appointed by the president.
What is it? 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 What is it?
We have diplomats, which is kind of a broad term, and this is a specific person
Kind of want to stay up there.
appointed by the president. Good.
Damn, y'all gotta catch
100%.
up.
We want to see that more.
That's what we like.
Y'all gotta catch up. Oh no.
big time.
You got caught up.
Mm.
Which president withdrew troops from Vietnam?
Kennedy. Nixon.
I don't know.
Have you joined yet, Liam?
I thought that.
Yeah, I joined. I already answered.
I'm good at English. Like, what's a verb?
I got that one wrong.
An action.
Ah, shit. Oh, my bad, my bad.
President Nixon.
Darn.
What time was Vietnam? What era was Vietnam ending? I guess.
It was in the Forrest Gump movie, so I'll say like in the 80s.
No. No.
Dang, I really got my boy Nixon wrong.
He said
Wasn't
no.
America, but no, not 80s. The 60s to me was like the height of Vietnam. Is that-
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
70s.
Early 70s it was ending, I guess. Right?
Yeah, by 1970,
It's pretty much.
it is pretty clear what was happening.
Yeah. And that was Nixon. He was about relaxing the Cold War. Aid in the form of money, supplies, and/or services. Which one sounds the most correct and official?
Oh, there's your
Oh,
Humanitarian aid. Humanitarian
So it's a
aid.
good
Victoria, how'd you
Samaritan.
get down to
Good Samaritan? I just made
Because you
that.
did my first questions.
I just made those
It
up.
sounds
So
like
it's
an
not me
answer
ever.
choice. We do that from time to time.
There's some trick ones in there. Coming up too.
Dang, they dropped
There
me.
you go, Kevin. Working there, remember? President Johnson escalated, this is Lyndon Baines Johnson, LBJ,
WWJ.
escalated this conflict.
That was my second choice.
Vietnam, what do we know about LBJ? Anything?
His first name's Lyndon.
Lyndon?
What we know about LBJ, Olivia?
He is from what state? Only president to be from this state.
Olivia?
Texas.
Texas,
From
good. I
Texas.
wouldn't bring it up if he wasn't from here.
I was gonna say Texas too.
What else was I gonna say?
I was gonna say-
Which president did he take over for?
Don't quit hiding from me.
Wait.
This man was assassinated.
Kennedy.
Kennedy. All right.
I
So
was
Kennedy
gonna
was
say that.
assassinated in early 60s. I want to say 63.
In Dallas.
63?
Yep.
63, I believe. And then Lyndon Baines Johnson took over, and we moved into Vietnam. Escalated the conflict in Vietnam.
It was 63.
There you go. Nice. LBJ went to, it's now called Texas State University. It used to be called Southwestern. The library's named after him. They got a big statue. It's a pretty cool thing. Go see. But yeah. Only president who was like a true Texan.
A true Texan.
Yeah, George Bush, I don't know. The president's right arm in foreign affairs, or main helper, aide, whatever you want to call it. Foreign affairs.
I didn't mean to push you. That was lame.
Oh, most of my other classes fell for it. Yeah, Secretary of, or Foreign Affairs is not in a department, so just so you know. Remember when we use the word state, state is referencing a country and or nation. It's not the same way that we describe our states here.
It
I
lost
know this
section as I
province.
clicked and clicked the wrong one.
America has 50 provinces.
We like to do things differently, yeah. President Nixon's policy of relaxing Cold War
Oh my God.
tensions.
I know this.
Oh, I
Olivia,
don't
please.
stressed
This
this
is
one.
All right,
I love this
This was a
word.
big thing in that class.
don't let me down.
not
I
clicking.
forgot.
This word.
I
Yeah.
forgot Mr. Riggs. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I don't know.
One of the four answers.
Well, I got it right too.
Oh, you do say that word all the
I never
time.
had to
Don't.
as an
I
actual
believe it's a
teacher.
French word, right? I think it's a French
It's a
word.
French
As an
word.
actual teacher.
That sounds Spanish.
But it actually translates to Spanish.
Yeah, I was
somewhat,
like,
too.
that sounds.
What's it mean in Spanish? To
Stop.
right?
Yeah.
So it
Does
translates.
it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because when I first, like, I didn't know much about it, I used to say detente.
Yeah.
And that's, the Spanish.
They don't.
Detente.
Gotta say a little French
They don't.
accent there.
You
Look
fell.
at me go.
Huh?
President that said to
I
the
felt
Soviet
terribly.
Union, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. So he's talking about the Berlin Wall, the end of the Cold War. Who was president?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want y'all to answer out loud.
One of the four
I'm trying
answers.
trying to force the thoughts.
Hey.
Reagan.
Yeah.
What years was Reagan president?
Oh, in the 80s.
80s, 80 to 88. All right, 80 to 88.
Yeah.
When did the Cold War end
Yay.
officially?
90 on
One.
the date.
But good.
I was supposed to say 93.
91.
Can you
91.
stop saying I don't have connection?
Then she
Yeah.
back up.
Back in the
Hey.
day.
I better. You gotta finish in second.
It's
Olivia.
long after 12.
Who was the?
I'm about to
This
get
is
like
not the
4
best,
questions
guys.
wrong, though.
The main enemy of the United States during the Cold War.
Hey.
No.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really like this question.
Enemy, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, 'cause you can say China was an enemy, right?
Okay, so it's
I was gonna
not bad.
answer like
Yeah,
immediately.
but the main.
Yeah.
Damn,
the
some
main,
bullshit. I'm behind Liam.
Really?
And why he say lame?
Why I say
It
what?
says lime.
It does not say lime.
It says L-A-I-M.
Victoria, how did you
Oh,
get to
Lamb.
no.
That's how I say my name in the southern accent.
You need to
Lamb.
know
Lamb.
Soviet Union
Lamb.
Cold War.
Oh yeah, for
Hey, Lamb, can you get that girl?
real. I'm only
Who
calling you.
approves treaties?
Me.
Not who signs treaties. Who approves treaties? There's a
Well, my
difference.
computer would load a
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They are known as the approval chamber or body. They also approve other things done by other individuals.
Thanks for saying chamber.
The VP or the
There's two
S?
chambers up there.
Senate, 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 Senate.
Because
Yeah.
I answered?
Senate.
Ooh.
It's
Emma,
alright.
how'd you get down to 7th place?
Just pay attention, yeah.
Fourth place.
Are you an 8?
The Senate, guys and
even
gals,
answer.
ladies. All right, the Senate approves multiple things such as like Supreme Court appointments, judge appointments, and like ambassadors and other stuff. So,
Ambassadors?
yeah, ambassadors. The president will appoint an ambassador, and the
Yeah.
Senate approves them. Same thing. They're the approval
Ah.
chamber.
Oz number 2.
Office whose job it is to protect Americans from terrorism.
It's all of our jobs.
Homeland Security.
Amen. Amen.
I'm being silly. I'm trying not to take anything away.
Ew.
Damn.
How'd I get to
Hey, fourth place. I'm about to be on
When
there.
was it created?
I just.
Why?
1776.
2002 it took effect.
I'm behind
but
Nicholas.
Following 9/11.
Really? Oh,
Homeland Security,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Homeland Security?
Yeah. Homeland Security is following.
I always
the
hear that
State
word, but
Department's
I don't know what that
directions.
means.
Actions, words, and beliefs
beliefs.
towards other nations, which Homeland
I don't
Security
know.
could fall under the State Department if they wanted.
Right.
Because it's
I
all
feel like
State
I'm
Department.
disgusting and getting
Yeah.
lucky.
Actions, words, and beliefs. Good.
One box.
He broke into a line
Trees?
enclosure.
I think some of us are just clicking buttons. Oh, I
I'm
guess
not.
that's fine.
I
guess
just
can-
genuinely didn't know.
I guess I can maybe see how.
Alright, next.
Actions, words,
Don't
and
let me have my music, so I'm.
Atlas.
I'm kind of proud of myself.
There you go.
People saying that Helen Keller wasn't real. Like,
She wasn't.
President who ended
Okay.
World War II with the atomic bomb. I've already talked about it.
Truman.
I forgot who it was already.
The wording here, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna nitpick a little
Yep.
Please do.
bit.
Too
Ended
good.
is
Is that you, Atlas?
super debatable.
My
computer
keeps on
you know,
as I can,
anyways.
No,
well, not
that's a
glitching,
good point.
like, as I'm
I
disconnecting.
nitpick all through all these all the time.
Yeah,
So
that's
whenever I click, it clicks on the
Uh,
wrong one.
All right, I've already asked this. Who did Truman take over for?
Kennedy.
JFK.
Whoa.
Man.
Was that not right?
All right.
Who was it?
FDR.
Oh,
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
What?
LBJ took over for Kennedy.
I thought FDR was a
These are
thing.
too many acronyms.
You thought FDR was a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's how I function. Whenever I'm like building
Franklin
coding,
Delano Roosevelt
there's so many
was a man.
acronyms
Oh,
that
okay.
I go and say out the entire thing every
Here we
time I
go.
see the acronym. Otherwise, I will
All of the
forget it.
following presidents were involved in the Cold War except,
Obama.
and I mean they were presidents during the Cold War era, is what I mean.
I don't know.
I think I got this
That's
one.
what
I
I mean.
think I got this
All of
one.
them, I guess, were involved in some way, but who was not a president during the
So
era?
that's gotta be.
Abraham
This
Lincoln.
is a tricky one too.
Yeah.
It comes in-
Yeah.
Nice.
Too
Comes in right
good.
after.
Yeah. When did
Yeah.
when did Clinton serve?
90. 80 and 90.
92 to 2000.
Oh, wait, I thought
92.
that was George Bush.
George Bush was 2000
Yeah.
to 2008.
Yeah.
They're trying to clock you.
Yeah, I'm agreeing because it's true.
Deadass.
92 to 2000.
girl.
No loss for
Gatekeep.
It's so funny.
This is a
You
repeat.
say yeah.
You got it right this time.
Oh, my
This is a repeat.
God. He just gives answers now.
Yeah.
Mr. Hoffman, you're being too nice.
Bay of
And
Pigs.
we did them all. Spanish American
Victoria.
War.
Dude,
1898, yeah. It's all good.
how did y'all know it was me?
You're the one who got that right the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Which article of the Constitution created the executive branch?
Ooh, this is hard.
It's on the wall. We read from left to right.
This is hard.
I forgot how to read.
Did you click the wrong one?
Oh shit.
Look, I have proof. I have proof. I have proof.
Damn, a lot of time.
That's why
I
always
tasted
tell
this shit. No, I'm
Leah.
kidding.
And Victoria.
My bad.
1, 2, 3.
Who was the third
Silly
person?
man.
No matter what happens here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Article 2.
Damn, they took me off that
Dang it.
board.
You're the wrong.
Which amendment set a limit on presidential terms?
What does that mean?
Oh, I know.
I think it's
I don't know this
What
one.
is
The
that?
FDR amendment.
Yeah, that might be the other one.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's upside down.
What is it?
Four times.
What is
I
it?
picked the wrong one, Mr. Hoffman.
What is it?
7 seconds.
Whatever, don't tell me.
24.
Oh.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating.
No.
Hey! Too good.
It's
It's
not
my birthday.
cheating. We're allowed to use our notes.
That's why I chose it.
Guys and gals, 22nd Amendment. Take a guess on the year it was passed.
Wait, no.
It was
When
FDR,
did
right?
it was after FDR, so
Yeah.
give me a year after.
1990.
1970.
1951.
45.
51, you looked it up.
Yes, I did.
51.
51.
What is the 18th Amendment?
Something to do,
Slavery.
yeah.
No.
13, 14, 15.
All right, guys,
Slavery.
let's not just yell too much.
18 is prohibition.
Prohibition.
Oh.
What is the 19th?
Women.
Oh,
Women's
that's when it's
suffrage.
on
Women's suffrage. I've had so many answers today. People say women's rights. Yeah, that is a right, but suffrage particularly. The 24th. Anybody want to take a guess? Other than Caitlin, because he's looking them up.
Well, excuse me for using resources available to me. You gave this to
Reading
me.
the Constitution. Primary sources.
I just want to know if anyone remembers. That's all. Because we went over these.
That's funny.
Has to do with the Voting Rights Act of '64,
You gave
which you will be tested on, Olivia.
What was the question?
The 24th Amendment. It goes right along with the Voting Rights Act of 1964.
Poll taxes?
Poll taxes and literacy tests. There you go. No poll taxes or literacy tests.
I just want to be on the board.
What is the president's salary?
Holy mackerel.
Whoa. You get paid?
Give me a personal opinion.
I
Is the
think
salary too high or too low? Or right on the
too
line?
high.
Too
I
high.
said 250.
You don't want to answer that.
250.
I
Oh.
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't say
Right.
400.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We got it right.
It used to be 250,000. It was raised to 400 in the last 10 to 15 years.
What? Aren't we in debt?
You're right.
I think it's in the last 10.
Are we in debt? Is that what you
Yeah.
You're 4,000
4,000
points
points
behind.
away.
Many presidents donate portions of their checks. Some have donated all of their checks. So.
It's usually.
I would never.
You never donate your
No,
check?
The leaders of each executive department are combined to form what? It's on the wall.
La cabinet.
It's on the wall. If you look under the executive department.
Oh,
No, it's too much
where
work.
is it?
It's
Oh,
on the wall.
wait. I need a little bit more time to look at
I
it.
did too, but every
You got
time
8
you talk
seconds.
about where
7
it is,
seconds.
it throws
6
me off.
seconds.
I'm like
5 seconds.
sitting
4
here for
seconds.
like 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
That's annoying.
2 seconds.
You're annoying.
1 second.
No, she's not.
Hey, I'm too good. I'm too good at this. I think I'm a pass.
The cabinet.
I've never once found them
I find Emma
cabinet.
annoying a
On the
lot.
wall. On the
online.
wall.
Then again, I don't
On the board. There you
You'll spend
go.
as much time with her as I do.
I'd like to, but
Who is next in line to assume the presidency after the vice president?
Oh.
No, 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 no!
I'm gonna guess on this one, Mr. Hoffman. I'm sorry.
I think I was right.
That one! No!
I got it right!
Secret house,
I just
baby.
clicked one.
Mr. Hoffman!
I think
Mr. Hoffman won!
No, this means a lot to Kaylin. We're running off his
Gonna win,
dreams.
I think.
Your answer streak is gone.
Alright,
I
y'all.
almost had 10.
Alright, the president is first. Obviously, if the president cannot serve, then it's the vice president. The vice president is the leader of the Senate. That is why they are number 2. Number 3 is the leader of the House. And that is the Speaker of the House. Okay? So it's an easy way to remember it. The president, Who's the leader of the Senate? Who's the leader of the House?
I knew that, but then it went out and I didn't get to read them.
All right. Which president served the most terms in American history?
Oh, I know this one.
Lincoln.
We've talked about it
Lincoln.
multiple times today already.
FDR.
Yeah. Ew.
Yep.
Good, FDR. How many terms was he elected?
4.
4 times. Huh? Yeah, he died a year into his 4th term. A national policy of refusing to be involved in the affairs of other nations is called what?
Not fair.
That was the very popular answer earlier today.
Because everyone recognizes it. But
It's
doesn't know what it
popular
is.
because it does. It's not English.
Laissez-faire is the idea of no government intervention, yeah.
Ooh, I'm in 5th place.
When did the United States go through a period of isolationism? And I'm not positive on this. I could use some
It
clarification.
was just before World War II, I believe.
Between
Oh,
World War One
British in the
and our
temples. I
following
remember
World War
that.
One. Grace?
Yeah.
Did you agree on that?
Yeah.
I think following World War One, we decided, and that's why we didn't intervene in World War II until the attack of Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
Is that like,
When was Pearl
I
Harbor?
remember one very specific comic
What?
written.
December 14th, 1940.
And like roping in
Two?
all the other countries.
Pearl Harbor?
Know exactly what you're
Trigger
referring to.
3.
That sounds right.
What? I'm talking about my
Like
streak.
you're all gonna be a part of this.
Yeah.
President that committed American troops to Bosnia and Kosovo during the 90s. If you know nothing about this, who was a president during the 90s?
Right.
We just talked about it.
Process of elimination here, alright? Who was a president during the 90s?
Oh shit, I fucked up. I fucked up. I
Why
fucked
was
up.
he? Well,
Jimmy Carter.
Was it Clinton or Bush?
I'm
I
not
put
extremely
Clinton.
knowledgeable on
How are you
that.
playing
why
that? I
was
wanna
he
play.
impeached?
Oh
Y'all
man,
know?
I'm behind you.
Guys, we got-
You guys know why he was impeached?
Watergate.
No, Clinton.
Because he had affairs, didn't he?
Oh, the
Yeah, but not
That wasn't the reason.
not because he had an affair.
Someone found out he had.
He
Oh,
lied
perjury.
under oath about
Oh,
having
yeah,
an
yeah,
It's
affair.
called perjury, yeah, you can't do
found
that.
the
That's a
little
president.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you
What
ever
little
find yourself
things?
on the wrong end of the law and you are under oath and they're asking you a question, they already know the answer to that question. They're gonna say you're going to lie about it.
What?
Chances
I'ma
are they
still
already
lie.
know.
Vicky Samuel's still
I
alive.
don't even understand quite how that whole ordeal ended.
You're still 3,000 points
He
behind.
was impeached, but he was acquitted.
He wasn't removed by the Senate.
Not
Same thing
wrong.
with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Impeachment, the Senate did, just removed.
You're impeached. Impeached is just
There's
going
6
to
questions
trial.
left.
Yes.
Found guilty
The
or not.
government, yes,
Yeah.
has accused you of a crime.
Wasn't that in Forrest Gump? too?
Agency that collects intelligence on other nations.
Ooh.
Ugh, fucking this shit.
I'm guessing.
I don't know. Process of elimination. That's all I can do.
I just wanna go. Hang on.
And I said, wow, this is pretty.
CIA.
Central
What
Investigation
does
Agency.
CIA stand for?
Central Investigation Agency.
Central Intelligence.
Sorry,
Agency.
intelligence.
What does FBI stand for?
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
What is NSA?
No clue.
National
Security
Security.
Agency.
That's
And
the
NRA?
National Restaurant Association.
National Rifle Association. They
Oh,
protect
that
Second
NRA.
Amendment. Yeah, the NRA is National Rifle Association.
There's 2 NRAs.
Not the restaurant.
That's why I was
fighting.
questioning it.
That's the most interesting battle.
President Bush deployed the military when Iraq invaded Kuwait during this conflict. If you know where Kuwait is, it helps.
I'm guessing.
Geography knowledge goes a long way.
I don't even know the
There's
difference
one
between
I
these two.
call
now.
this the armpit of the Middle East.
I'm too good at guessing.
Bro, it's
Geography.
Don't worry, I got it wrong too.
Guys, we gotta say, real quick, look to the board, alright? Kuwait is right here. I call this the armpit because it looks like one. And because this is like a
And it
bicep.
smells
You
like
see what I'm
one.
talking about?
Sure.
no.
Yeah, it's a rule
Like
of
this, like
I'm
Yeah.
not a good English.
Kuwait is right here at the tip. This is the Persian Gulf. So if you know where Kuwait is, it makes sense that it'd be the Persian Gulf War.
Oh, that's from Canada.
Russia.
yeah.
Which department was organized after 9/11 to protect us from terrorism?
Ooh, I know this.
Yeah, I've already asked
The
them all.
motherfucking that one.
I was faster.
Well, I can read, okay?
No, I'm talking to Emma.
I can't read.
What's home security?
Homeland.
Homeland.
Department of.
Homeland Security?
Yeah.
That's the agency. That's a department that was organized after 9/11.
Well, I got the answer right, Mr. Hoffman. I just wanted to know what it meant.
Which department Secretary advises the president, is a leader in foreign policy, and represents us at the United Nations. They are our main foreign affairs individual, other than the president.
It's up in the air right now.
What? Yes,
What do you choose?
So we're like barely need points. I got it wrong.
I did too.
Oh, yeah, I just asked it another way. The Secretary of State is our leader in foreign affairs.
So we keep on fighting for 5th place.
All right, a couple more, 2 more. President who launched Operation Rolling Thunder and escalated the war in Vietnam.
What was the Vietnam?
Didn't say that.
Damn.
Yeah, we've already talked about this one.
I know, but it's not something I can remember so easily.
Last one. Led the invasions of Iraq and Afghanistan after the September 11 attacks. Who was president after September 11?
Oh, crap.
Or during?
Why'd you have both bushes?
To see if you knew the
Because it's
difference.
one of them.
Damn.
I think it was that one. Oh, it's that one.
I'm not on the
HW is the
board.
dad and W is the son. Alright.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought HW was
I
senior.
did not memorize that for quite some time. I just put that in.
How long did it take you to memorize that?
What?
10 minutes.
And they got you on third.
Way to go, Emma. Way to go, Nicholas.
How many points?
And
Guess
good
who
job,
it is?
Caitlin.
We already know who it
Good job,
is.
others as well. Osvaldo, I saw your name up
The
there.
classic.
Atlas, good job.
You snuck up on that one.
60%. That's actually better than all my other classes.
For real, you snatched that spot from you.
All right, guys and gals, the notes that we took, roles of the president, and some questions from that Kahoot will be on your quiz on Thursday. So just be prepared, make sure you bring your notes. All right?
Sir,
Yes.
can I use the restroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
We have about 13 minutes for the hour.
I did exactly 3.
If you want to bust out those crosswords and ask me some more questions, I'll gladly help. You turned it in?
I have
Number
been hot.
2 in, no, it's not a peach. Is it a peach?
When House of Representatives give yes,
Oh.
it is a peach. Surprise yourself. Students may not. Rafe, did you say you were at Santa Fe when this happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew the kid.
You were a freshman, I guess, or something?
Yeah, I was going in the freshman year.
Yeah.
Philip Nevelo. His family, and I think they actually partnered with a couple other religious groups. I think Catholics were a religious minority in Santa Fe, and they actually got on board with this as well. Yeah, if I recall.
Students may not use a school's loudspeaker system to offer student-led, student-initiated prayer. Using school-owned property made the prayer school-sponsored.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so we do a moment of silence now.
Yep.
11
I remember when that changed.
Wait, what happened? Wait.
So we used to pray before football games. Like
Oh.
like the whole stadium, like someone would go out into the field and everybody would bow your heads and a prayer would be said over the school's PA system.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that you're essentially sponsoring a religion, which you're not supposed to do.
Yeah. So that's why we have the moment of silence.
Correct.
It's allow
Does that
everyone the
include with the
opportunity
Pledge
to.
of Allegiance too?
That's not
that's
religious.
No, it does not.
Pledge allegiance is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Literally.
don't force.
You see what they do in
students
Mexico.
to stand and say pledge. I used, if they didn't do it in the past, I used to, I'd ask them why. Most
Yeah.
of the time they had no reason, they're just like.
I do
lazy.
like to know why.
So what I used to
I don't,
do
but
is-
I don't ask them, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I don't ask them in front of all their peers, but maybe
No.
like a side.
Yeah, well, so, certain responses I didn't always like, and not like political affiliation or anything like that, but
Yeah.
sometimes they're just like really mean about it. So I would force them to just write down, like it's an assignment, write down why you didn't stand. And you can say whatever you wanted, like it's not, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'd email it to the parents just with an email saying, just wanna let you know, this is your student's response.
Yeah.
Your son or daughter's response as to why. I
Uh,
only did that for a year, and then I was like, you know what? it's not worth all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
I do have a problem with students not being quiet during a moment of silence.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I have a
You-
problem with that
You can
too.
shut your mouth for 10 seconds.
I will mess
Think
you
about
up.
your dog. Think about something. Think
That's
about
what I
your
do. I
parents.
just think about.
That's my
Think
moment.
about a little Fluffy at home or something, you know? Think about something that's endearing to you.
I find it really disrespectful to like be boisterous during the moment of silence.
Yeah, it's a moment of
personally.
silence. I feel like that's universal. We can all pay some respect somewhere, you know?
My third period, seventh period students know very well that that is the moment.
You shut up.
You don't take away from me, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten pretty stern with them in the past. Though.
Mhm.
One down, representative of the people working for the public interest.
So that's a weird one. It's like, that might be the chief citizen. Yeah,
Oh.
chief citizen.
His name's H.
I don't like that one. I've never heard that phrase used before. Chief citizen, like, but. I hit a wall. Woo! Teacher salaries dropped to the lowest in a decade in the middle of abandon. That's
And
the-
a war.
that's not my, that's literally the article. That's not my
Is
words.
16 across pardon?
Yeah, should be. Let me double check that, but it should be. Where is 16? Yeah, pardon.
Oh, Mr. Hoffman.
Oh.
You know, there's something really interesting actually. So my sister, she goes to the elementary school here, and she said that she has this like BCI student in her class, which is like, you know what BCI is?
BS.
Oh, BSI. Like they have behavioral
Behavior,
problems. And apparently the teacher, she's in 4th grade, the teacher was passing out a test, and then you weren't like, the rule is like you can't write on the test until the teacher says you can, but like the BSI student decided to write in it, or like doodle on it or something while they were waiting. And then the teacher got really upset, and he said sorry, but she's like, does sorry fix anything? And she crumpled up the test in front of him and said, see, sorry did nothing to it, and threw it away.
That's hardcore. To a 4th grader?
Yeah,
Jesus.
and
That's
he
hardcore.
apologized, but she's like, sorry doesn't do anything.
That's
And then just
ridiculous.
like
Look,
crumples
I mean,
up the
so
test and throws it away and says,
Everyone has bad days, but you gotta control your emotions. I have snapped at students, and you know, I'm pretty good about apologizing when I do, but I've never done anything that wild. to
She
just,
said-
like,
she said
especially
the
to a
teacher
4th
hasn't
grader.
apologized at all.
Yeah,
It's just like, see, sorry doesn't do anything, and then just threw the test away. Where are you laughing?
I'm doing something else.
What did you say?
I was doing something else.
Oh.
Term for president as commander of nation's armed forces. Commander in chief, yeah.
In chief.
Commander in chief. I believe I can fly. Whoops.
I believe I can touch
I can touch the sky.
Yeah,
I
but
think about.
my mom said that was like really messed up for the teacher to do
Yeah,
that,
it's a
especially
shame.
to like the student that already has behavioral problems. It kind of like adds to the reasons probably why they have it.
What's number 1?
Number 1,
Chief citizen?
chief, yes,
But then
Yeah.
what's number 4?
4.
Literally, like, who the fuck is this?
What?
I have ordinance power.
Chief executive.
Like, who the
Number 4 is chief
fuck?
executive.
Not in my book.
Why are you laughing?
I was like, oh, can I watch you?
4 is chief executive, 1 is chief citizen.
No, hold on. No, let me change it.
Number 6.
4 can't be chief executive.
Why is that? Are you spelling executive right?
There's no I in executive.
There.
Or like where they're.
You're spelling chief wrong in the one above it then. C-H-I-E, I becomes before E.
I believe I could
Sorry.
fly. Oh, my shit not even connected. Alright, peace out. Oh, it's recording.
It's like to
Starting salary for teachers, and you know,